Wow! Nailed that timing. Oh, so smooth, easy. I was not panically putting paint on my palette. Why is the door? Oh, hey. Buddy? Meow. No? You don't want to stay in the room? Okay. Just turn around, doors wide open. Hey, Harmony. I'm blind. Glasses. That'll help. Wee. I can see. You gonna come in the room or not? What's your choice? Huh? Yeah, no, he's just shy full stop most of the time. And my glasses, I smudged them. Now I can't see even though I should be able to see. Don't you ever hate it, like your reflex to just touch your eye or scratch your get something, you know, do eye maintenance, and you just slap your finger into your glasses? And you're like, I do envy contacts people sometimes, but the trade-off of touching my own eyeball is disgusting. I just made it worse. Oh my god. Let's get Spotify on. Yeah, fine, Lubega. Figure this out. How are you, Harmony? Figure out my blindness. You understand? Girl, but I hate your boyfriend. Good. Work is slow. I'm here for it. Yeah, I also was having a bit of a day earlier. I was like, oh my god. The day just won't end. All I'm doing is making minor changes. Hit the render button and then wait forever. Why am I doing video editing? Who knows? Will I ever know? I don't know. Never volunteer to do marketing. It sucks your soul away. Unless marketing is your job, in which case, how do you do it? I think he's gone. Cold calling sucks the soul. Cold calling? The fuck's cold calling? Explain the sorcery to me. Well, I plan out how we're gonna darken her skin tone to match the actual shadows properly. Mm. Ooh, cold calling. Interesting sorcery. A bit more brown. Want some warmth in that. Yeah, that'll work. Ain't your boyfriend. Mm, let's see. We want to make all the shadows everywhere, all at once. Cause damn, she bright. And that torch ain't no bright. So I'm gonna have to go over my work a little bit. Basically, call business out of the blue, disclose to my prospects, and offer a time to meet. Share the product. You offline is yearbooks in school. Okay, so like, hey, you want to do this and this? Okay, okay, and then like, like, I don't know about that. It's like, no, trust me, it's legit. We're not a scam. Oh, yeah, okay. I could see there's a lot of frustrating back and forth getting on in that. Yeah, yeah, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. I have to reinforce my super shadow line though if I'm gonna go this dark. That up after. 40 calls a day and 20. Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, okay, no, you win. Soul sucking competition. That's all you. That's that's impressive. That's some endurance, man. I could never do like marketing, retail, well, not even marketing retail. Girl, don't fall off. Why are you falling off? Well, she fell off. When in doubt, you should pin. All right, no, nothing broke. So fucking 40 calls. Eesh, is the pay at least reasonable? I hope it's reasonable. Next January will be 4 years doing it. Whew, reasonable pay. Okay, we take reasonable. In this economy, reasonable's great. Survive? Hell yeah. That's what we like to see. 4 years. Well, I mean, so long as the soul sucking is not like completely detrimental to your health, is what it is, right? Oh man. Also been like in my job for almost, I think we're closing in on 6 years maybe. I still can't land a job to get me out of here. You don't get, please, anything. Not anything, but something. Right? Summer break means streams again. Oh, you get like a proper summer break. Damn. Oh yeah, because you focus on school, so yeah, there's no one there to like, sell. Try every quarter of the year. Oh man. Oh man. Oh no. Looking forward to this as well. Okay. I say that as if I can match your time zones, but the few times that I do for stream. Ah, like, I sometimes stumble on the old American. It's like, oh, you're going to be interested in watching. Yeah, this is my usual schedule. I usually schedule at what is the equivalent of like 2 in the morning for me, and I'm like, shit. God damn it. Hey, Jay. Wow. It has mod anniversaries. Oh, I had no idea that was a thing. Look at that. Congratulations. You have sat around here occasionally and had to remove a bot before I got Sari bot. Yippee. God. Modding for mini paint streamers is such low maintenance, or at least my level. Nothing happens on this side of the world. Take my job of pressing the fire button very seriously. Yeah, I bet you fucking do. You big stinky pooper. How's it going? Wow, she was just mentioning about her soul crushing job. How about you, Jay? As if I don't know the answer. Oh, be in interesting times. Wow, soul crushing jobs, right? You know what I mean? Wage slave, so on, so on. Come see, come sa. Highlight back up there. Same shit, different day, wage, cage. Good weekend? Ooh. Yes, Sunday. Sunday, I was playing Magic with the boys because we wanted to do that again after a while. I sent you that picture of Sarah jumping on the table with the beer. We got 2 rounds in. I played a dragon deck. It was all right. I won my first game since we've been playing this stuff. Then the guy who usually supplies our magic crack needs brings in his stupid ass energy deck, floors us, and goes like, "It's just luck, bro." It's like, fucking toxic. Yeah, I mean, Magic's fun, but God, I'm such a like face player. I think I just need decks where I just hit the face. Don't let it make me read too much. I don't care about combo. Just play card, go. Don't let me process. Just let me hit. If you have a favorite deck play style, or well, deck play style, I don't know what the fuck you call it, a Magic. I thought I would like Mill, but I haven't had to play Mill and Magic in a long time. Spilled a little too far forward there. Ah, it's too much. No, I liked playing Mill, I think, in Hearthstone, so that was like, well, I must translate 1 to 1, surely. Don't call me Shirley. Oh. I'm also thinking about topic of changing shit up. I've been thinking about changing up my layout a little bit, expand the window, move the chat to something a little bit larger, rectangle, get more screen space that way. I think I'll keep camera where it is. I'll just try to shuffling things up around. I've been using the same layout for a while now. It's time to kind of like move it. Luckily, Rain gave me all the files so I could just freely adjust it. Mm. I'm getting a little bit more shadow going now. That's nice. But it's not blending in some places as much as I'd like. This has been a great practice in abs, though. Say. Uh, something like that. Yeah. Camera. Thank you. Hmm. I feel like the shadow still needs to get darker in a lot of places. Like, yeah, around the face, it should make it a lot more gloomier. Needs more contrast. Her. Especially around the edge. Like, the right should be really kept to the high point. Hairline. Then so I have to bring a little bit of a subtle to the top side because, well, yeah, shadow. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that could work. Now, gotta make sure that it's all the way against the line and have no random dip that don't make sense. I think I need a much darker shadow as well. So I can actually like reinforce the I don't know what you call it, like kind of lines. Yeah, something like that. Top right here. Should probably do it here because it's, if not anything, the most predominant shadow. Also, it's 4 on here too. What did I do there? I did it on the outer side. Yeah. That stream got a lot done when I was with Jace. I was actually quite surprised. I thought I'd faff around doing mostly just the OSL, but with the power of airbrushing, everything gets faster. Oh, bring back the mid-tone. Most of the abs, honestly. I'm just trying to bring that shadow up. Now we can kind of more of a clearer definition of it all. A little on this thick side, so let's pull that back. Not work. Oh. This, however, bit on the messier side. She can use this darker gray now as the transition like this, which is good because that was already thinking this is way too like dark. A little bit more appropriate. Probably for this line too, actually. Okay. Damn, abs. Look at that. Wow. Hmm. Need to fix her hand. Camera. Thank you. Apparently, some finger damage happened here. It might have been a mistake then. But okay.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Thank you for the hydrate. Where's my drink? Thank you for the fart. I'm doing my fart. Comedy. Push that chin a bit lower down. Follow the curve more. Boobs are round, correct? Yes. I just have to check with our resident boob experts, you know? The Council of the Boobies. What say you? What do you mean, Sir, you're a part of the council. You should know these answers. Speak with confidence. I'm hitting the leather now. Head sized, I guess. Uh, these ones are definitely head sized, for sure. These can knock you out with enough momentum. Right. Essenger kicking in. Underappreciated. I've only ever heard on one other streamer have him on his play on their playlist even. My man needs more recognition. Single-handedly keeping up the Bionicle audio community alive. VI beams. We can believe, right?
Welcome, Raiders. Choose your fate. Watch the show or watch the show. Thank you.
Hey, give me more. How are you doing? Welcome in. How was I think you it's not a Carnifex. It's a different Fex. Something very big Tyrannid. How's that going for you? How that was stream? Saw you earlier. I don't know what was it called again. Big Tyrannid Tyrannofex. That's a thing. That's a thing they do now. And I back in my day, biggest thing they had was oh fuck, what is it called? A Hierophant, something like that. Yeah, Biotitan, Hierophant Biotitan. That's a thing. Damn. Well, welcome in, Raiders. Hi, I'm Adaptus. I am painting a little mini from Kingdom Death Monsters. Just a little break from the big bust. I hope to finish her today, I think. She's just right now reinforcing her shadows, so it's a little bit more clearer, all the detail. I need her just to be a lot darker, because with this lamp giving off that much light, everything needs to be darker. So much darker. Mini's gorgeous. Stop it. You're gorgeous. Stop. Taking a break from the big bust to paint a bigger bust. Well, maybe in ratio. Maybe not. Hard to say. She's got a great bust. Now you want me to compare. Nah, yeah, in terms of ratio, she definitely wins. Yeah, for sure. Nah, not even. Well, maybe it's close. Side boob profile. The armor's really pushing it in along with the bandage, so that's kind of unfair for Mako here. So, yeah, yeah, close enough. Never thought my biggest ratio winner would be one of my smallest minis, you know? Yeah, unfair for her, but both great sets. Absolutely. You know, she's rocking it. I need to get that camera light fixed. Yeah, slay. But give me, if you need also like raid and run or take it easy and stuff, by all means, take care of yourself after stream care. Take it relax, but if you're going to stick around, by all means, I will look after your community. Thank you for bringing them this way while I figure out the curvature of assets. I want to try and get the angle right. I always kind of screw up shading when it comes to boobs. I feel like it's, I don't know, because they're round and they're squishy. The way shadow kind of hits them, especially when I got an underlight going on, it makes the brain kind of fuzzle. Yeah, I don't know. If there's any other booby painters out there that can confirm. A little one down for a nap? Okay. We'll join well. Reading. Oh my god, good luck. I say that. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have been saying good things about like 11th being a little bit more streamlined, but I don't know. I don't play, but I've witnessed things. I've poopies, but never painted them. First time for everything? I don't know, man. Body paint streamers, I don't know how they do it, because that stuff is so it gets stuck and crusty, and you're like, I don't know, man. But hey, they make a market out of it. Good for them, huh? Body paint streamers, they do real well. Most of them do like the top half though. So like mostly face focus, but sometimes I have to go down. I only know one other body because she does miniatures on the side as well. So I haven't seen her stream in a while actually. Booby painting streams. We do that a lot here. Absolutely not by choice. I already fear SMC because I know one model me and the boys are getting because we all wanted to paint it together. But she's under a lot of plate armor, so that's fine. But anything else that might come my way, oh boy, I don't know, man. Spend like 250 euros, now 300 euros maybe at SMC last year. I fear what I must do again. It's a wet, bro. It's still too bright. I know I must do. I don't have the strength. Oh, the pain to do so for content. Okay, let's think here. I know how dark I ought to make it, but I fear how much shadow I might lose here. Children yearn for the content mines. Like low key, most of the time I bought something because it was like, oh, that's like interesting. Not even like paying attention to the fact that, oh yeah, wait a minute, they all have boobs. Even the
User
bug
alert.
lady I had boobs. Hey, Benny, welcome on into the nonsense. We're talking about boobs. Everyone's favorite. Benny, what's your thoughts on boobs? What is this OSL amount? Horrible, isn't it? Right? It's so dark here, and everything is still so bright. So I'm trying to slowly bring the shadows down. Oh well, up, increase the shadows. But yeah, boobs are nice. Boobs can be bae, but boobs can get people in trouble. Words of wisdom. Yeah, I mean, I guess I have to bring some red into the shadow mix. That's possibly why I'm feeling a bit wrong with this. So let's make a fresh puddle here on the side. Get some red in there. Get a bit of beige red. Get a bit of sienna. Get that all mixed up. Ooh, that's a lot of red. Get a bit of black for desaturation. Get a bit more brown for warmth. Look at me talk like I know how color theory works. More black, desaturate. More black, desaturate. More black, desaturate. Fresh paint. Adaptus's brain. Nah. What's fresh paint? Reuse palette. Paint back on the menu. Alrighty. Oh yeah, I never asked Dutch. Are you going to? What am I talking about? It's over. TwitchCon's over. Did you go to TwitchCon? Me has a funny update. Oh no. How funny are we talking? Talking haha funny or like? Well, that's kind of awkward. No, okay. I only ask because like the only other painters that I know that went there was Maddie's and Maddie's and Lizzie. So curiosity ensued. It's too dark. It's too dark, Anakin. Anakin, I'm panicking. Bring it back up and then down again. Fuck's sake. Fucking. Yeah. Stupid ass. Moving paints this way. Ha ha ha, funny. I see. I'd rather spend my money on SMC. True. Funny, cutie, Swede is. Okay, so now painting. Using the Swede meme is now going to lose its luster because we actually have Swedes here now, so. This will confuse them greatly. You remember the sim racing server I told you I joined before? Yeah. I'm a member. I vaguely recall you mentioning it. Just like you confused the Dutch. I mean, that's just my personality. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Not my fault the Dutch don't realize that I'm just only partially Dutch. Shadow again. Hmm. Okay. Now, what I can do is maybe I can do a very, 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 very wet, and then we try and moisten that on slowly and pray I don't balls up the model. Now let's do it somewhere safe like the knees. Yeah, that's dark. That's very dark. Also very heavy load. Yeah, that technique, it's better for busts. I think I can do that here. Yeah. Went from being the new guy to, well, look at you. Self-promotion. I am. A very, 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 very white glaze? Kinda. It's like, when I made my skin tones, like, very, very pale, I did this thing, Pascal recommended where I just did a really, really super moist and thinned out red to try to bring warmth back. So I was trying to think if I could bring that, but with shadow, but it's very... Maybe if I do it with the thin brush and I like very, very thinly stipple glaze it on. Not stipple, maybe even just... Okay, maybe. Ooh, that's way too far. Well, it is adding potentially the shadow. Let's do it on the forearm some more. Maybe. Call me maybe even. Doable. Possible. Interesting. Speaking of games, there's this one game I picked up when it was on sale. Thronefall. I kept getting this very fucking shitty mobile ad all the damn time I open like my phone for whatever like app or something. It's like, here's an ad, and it's this King Shot ad, which is like clearly Clash of Clans or King whatever, blah blah blah. And it's such a frustratingly annoying ad that keeps popping everywhere. But mechanically, it looked like it could have been fun. Of course, the mobile game doesn't play like that, but it turns out it's because it ripped it off a real game, Thronefall. So I've just been kind of spending my hours on that. This is in my free time when I'm procrastinating painting. As I'm surprised how very entertaining a tower defense game that is. That's neat. Would recommend if you just want to kill time without thinking about anything and just go pew 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 pew. Okay, let's bring some highlight back here because I brought that shadow way too far down. Mhm. I think I also went too far down on that boob. Right. So, yeah, I kind of like me a good old tower defense once in a while. I used to play a shitload of Orcs Must Die with a friend. Granted, soon got all them achievements, but of course, when you complete the game, I just like I see the patterns and I just memorize all the puzzles, so I'm able to figure it all out instantly. That's why I can never replay Portal. It's just I know all the solutions. I just recognize the map. I'm like, okay, there goes that replayability for me. So being able to get another fresh kind of tower defensey game again feels nice. Watch out. Don't go too low. Oh god, yeah, Forza came out, that's right, yeah. Me and my automatic. Yes. Oh, I drooped. I fell down the titty pipeline. No bueno. Shit. Gonna have to come back for the leather after, I think. Okay. God, that always sounds so dark though. I need to see my contrasts. Hang on. I just can't. move it. Yeah, that's way too bright. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that looks about right. You're going to tell me anyway. Be fast. The ads are in 1 minute 40. Be careful on the shoulder. Mess that up. Oh, shit. Yeah, I guess it cleans too quickly. Or is it too small or different font, you mean? I did a lot of things to the chat on screen. Because basically I wanted to get rid of stream elements. As they're having funny business stream elements. Swapping owners and stuff and uncertainty of where that product is going. Yeah, it cleans it that quick, huh? Let's take a look. I could do that during the ad break. Yo, Ikazo. Yeah. Oh, Florida. Small. Shadow. Small. Stroke. Just get no fade. Chat. Oh, right. That should clean up. What are they stealing from you? Oh, it's a silly business that they're doing with stream elements. I don't know the full details. Umiko tried explaining it to me, and then I'll be like, "Oh, okay, I'll look into it." Never did. Generally pass off as an uncle. Oh God, looks like my dad. That's the Filipino Latino crossover. Handbrake. Well, oh, don't really need the toilet. I can just keep staring and figure out the skin tone in the meanwhile. Mm. And now you say, fuck it, they gotta go. Yeah, it's just a lot of work with stream elements. I mean, I use Mix It Up mostly for my bot, so it's just the one thing I used it for, which was chat. And that's just like, well, why am I crossing over for one thing? I wanted to use Mix It Up chat originally, but Mix It Up chat is kind of shit. And then this new one's nice, but yeah, haven't used it yet much. So have to get used to it. See if we can get some eyes going. It's GG. I'm also gonna be like reformatting. I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna be like reformatting, like making the view window bigger, make that chat box like something small and horizontal on that side. I think I'll keep the camera view here because that just saves me a lot of effort for fixing that. That way I could get the canvas a lot larger. But then that does mean like the Spotify thing has to kind of go somewhere else, and like I think we're gonna have to lose the wave. music wave thing, you know? It's a nice gimmick, but like it's a gimmick. I really want to do is redo the whole follow and other alerts and shit. That's gonna be fun. I have ideas. I've yet to do anything with them. Ooh, my eyes. Welcome back from the ads. Filipino, kind of look Latino. It checks out. Will I be your actual uncle? No. I ain't raising no kid, but outside of that, I could smack both into oblivion. Yeah, figure it out. That was some very clean eye white, by the way. Hey, Jinx. Welcome in. Look at that eye white. Ow. I am not microning that fucking eyeball. It is tiny, man. Like, this is my smallest brush. That's still such a fat dot to do. Paint that eye. I'm not gonna use a micron, but I'm gonna try something. Okay, I'm saying I'm gonna try something, but what the fuck am I doing, Jay? You caught me at a vulnerable oh no, what do I do with my life moment. Clean that brush. Yeah, I'm cleaning it now. Okay, I'm cleaning you. Okay. I had just used it for the eye white. Get in there. Oh god. Buy me dinner first. Oof. Let's see. I never know with the eye white, just how wet do you want the consistency? Because of course you don't want it too wet because it's gonna just drip everywhere. So like a thick dot? That just sounds categorically wrong. God, it's been so long since I had to paint an eye this small. What the fuck? I mean, I say buy me dinner first. We all know you're buying Pascal dinner first. Ain't nobody trying to hide that. Chat, we're going in. Going super steady. Going, yeah, I don't have a 100 0 brush. Best I can do for you is a 6-0.
Hello there.
Fucking bitch and tried immediately. Thanks for the follow. Gypsy Jan Mini. Wait, no, there's Mini in there. Japsy Jan Mini Painter. Whew, I got there. I got it. Ah. What? Apologies, I'm being a bit of a clumsy slut right now, so bear with while I go about on Pride Month, no less. Oh god, she's got the clown eye that stares off to the right. Look at this shit, hang on. Look at that, I fucked it. I fucked it. She's giving me side eye. Oh shit. Okay, we're redoing the white. Give me a moment. Fucking hate this. Who paints minis like this? Just make both eyes point that way. Ah, it's so cheap, though. I want her to look straight at me into my soul. Although, now hold up. Wait a minute. Let him cook. Hang on. Let him cook. Let's do the bombastic side eye. Okay. Witness my grand endeavor. Let's go, chat. How are we looking? How are we looking? It's a bit faint. It's not as thick as it could be. Look. But the position, I think, is correct. Hard to say right now. Oh. Oh. Goon with me, chat. Oh. That's some side eye. Yeah, I think we'll take it. No. Dutch, please let me have this small, minor, not completely that big a victory. Like, yeah, it could be. Oh, God, camera. It could be a little bit more to the side there. You did well. See, notice how you said well and not perfect. That's that Asian. Why you get an A? Why you get a B? B is for bitch. I'm forever haunted by my mother for that. This. Look at the eyes I did on the mini first. Then no, because when I look at your eyes, I get upset. Fucking painting an iris on something this damn small. Fuck that noise, bro. Like, I would have to make the black dot a lot bigger and then come in with a color. Like, it's not impossible. I'm looking at it. It's not impossible, but I really don't want to do it. What color would help get that very bright oomph? My eyes. Mm, that's be okay. Green. God, massive tracts of land. It is considered quite curved. What a wild first time chat. Welcome in, Juggernaut. Jugger NWT. Jugger. Whichever you prefer, or maybe even just Jug. We are witnessing some. I'm trying to do her eyes, and I'm not enjoying it. No one ever enjoys painting eyes, at least this small. Bigger busts. I've enjoyed doing the eyes there. Fun. You really take your time with it. Jugs is fine. Yeah, it is. Welcome in. I'm just mixing some paint. Don't mind me. I love painting eyes. Yeah, well, you're a freak, Jinx. I kid. Unless. With the amount of skeleton, well, okay, I mean, yeah, you're themed around skeletons, but I don't think I've actually I've seen you paint skeletons once. For the whole Skelly gang and everything skeleton related, I've only seen you paint a skeleton once, and it was for like Halloween or something. Painted a skull on a bee wing. Hey, And like, didn't you do like some skull props for Halloween, or am I misremembering something? I'm not jorking it, by the way. I'm shaking paint. Don't at me. Y'all nasty. Started to drip on me. Oh, don't drip on me. Anyone got something about their pro acryl jizzing in this hot weather, by the by? It's still happening to me. I don't understand why. Just kind of does a quick goon. Alrighty. That's a wild emote. You're gonna have to deal with a little pixelation because I'm not gonna bring it that close up. Used to paint more skulls, used to do skull articulation. Oh gosh. It's crazy. I'm gonna make the black a little bit bigger so I can bring a green in the center. Skoto, would you stop coming in during Goon session? Can you stop coming, Skoto? Hey, Skoto, how are you? How happy time zone to you?
Remember to stay hydrated.
Not now. Thank you for the hydrate. Way too thick. Dude, good, are you? I'm holding my breath. uh, uh. The strands of her in her face. I hated them. Painted them, I mean. They look great. I hated them. Alright, guys. Let's do some green. Let's get some green in those eyes. I got an idea to help promise. Alright, Mako's box. I can rest my hand a little bit better there on that. We can really lock into position here. No movements. All solid. Chat, hold your breath with me. Chat, don't hold your breath. You don't need to hold your breath. How many of you do that shit, you know, when there's a movie on screen and like they start holding their breath because whatever fucking reason, you know, they're underwater or something, and you just hold your breath too because you're just curious, could I outlast that actor who has multiple scenes to do this shit? Ass. I think I fucked up the right eye, but the left eye might be okay. No, never. No, no. All right, wait, let's take a review time. I think the left eye's okay. The green is kind of hard to see. I'm also picking green while I'm colorblind for green, but like, you know, hey, whatever, lmao. Uh, the right eye I think is a little shit. Yeah, I think it went too far on the right eye. So I need to pull that black back out again. Hmm. I do it subconsciously, then wonder why I'm short of breath. If I fuck this up again to the point that I need to redo it, I'm gonna see if my micron pens are small enough for this shit. I don't know if they are. Oh, camera. Whoa. Error. I remember there's this whole scene, I think it was in Aliens 4, or Aliens I don't remember the name of the fourth Alien movie, you know. The less shit than 3, but still pretty shit compared to 1 and 2 Alien movie. There's this whole underwater sequence where they're running away from the aliens. I distinctly, having my mental awakeness, like, oh, I'm holding my breath with them at this point. Huh. Where they were swimming underwater? Yeah, trying to get away from the alien. Then 2 swimming aliens started chasing them. And I had to climb that ladder up. Yeah, that scene. I was like, I'm holding my breath. There's like, let me fucking breathe. I am not a smart man. I'm not a smart man, Janine. Now we're cocking it. We're cocking it, chat. I think we're gonna have to redo this eye completely. Yep. From scratch, we will rewrite. Watching Iron Lung the other day. I sure holding my breath at the end. Still haven't watched that. Markiplier, please. Kind of crazy how many theaters he got into with that. For an indie movie. Oh, so much blood. I mean, that's the point, isn't it? Right? Ooh, that was liquidy. Whoa. Lady, chill. Okay, we're gonna have to redo her face and hair a little bit here. That eyes should not be this wet. Oh god, oh gee. Oh god, Rick, oh gee. Yeah, I'm not happy with the other eye either. We're gonna do it all from scratch. Even here in Pats? Really? Shit. Guy's Mr. Worldwide. I'm just kind of like, of all the things he made a movie out of, he picked it out of like this one game he played one time on YouTube. Like, oh shit. It's kind of goated. Ask the guy, the creator, if I can make a movie out of this. I bet he would have done a Five Nights at Freddy's if there wasn't one that was done, you know what I mean? That would have been up his alley. Okay. Let's see. How are we doing? Let's repair the skin around the eye a bit, and then we'll get the micron out. Build rendering farm for Iron Long. I mean, yeah, when you think about how much CGI blood they got to do there. I mean, okay, it's not all CGI, I imagine. Just having claustrophobia as you're sitting in a metal tube surrounded by blood all day. That's gotta be fun. Some life back to those eyes a little bit. I like how I'm like repairing all the things around the eyes when I still haven't fucking done the eye properly. Because I could just absolutely fuck it up and have to redo this all again. 'Cause I'm a dumbass. Whew. Okay. Woo. How you doing? Girlfriend. Oh, so my smallest micron. These fucking rubber gloves. How you doing, dude? It's possible. Just arrived for painting the eyes. Yeah, it did. This is round 2. To be fair, Jace did his eyes in 3 rounds last Friday. Gonna make the black nice and wide. We can get some green on the inside. Okay. Right eye still feels a little big, but let's wait until the green is done first. Or we make a call like that. Oh, okay, I need to let that dry. That's still very wet. I don't know why I expected Micron to dry fast. Oh god, it's leaking. God, she's crying black. Ink everywhere. Lady, no. I'm licking my brush. Chat, I'm dying. I'm killing myself. In Minecraft. How are you doing while I'm waiting for paint to dry? Well, ink to dry. Let's go higher up. Stupid brush. Painting some old miniatures. Oh, let's go. What's the loot? What did you find? God, this is not a pointy tip. And you, please, for the love of God, just hold the tip this one time. Just for me, please. Just for dear old Paint Dad. Why do you dry so quickly? Roman legionaries. Oh, what the fuck? Historical? Let's go. Underappreciated, not gonna lie. Now it's all 40k or whatever tabletop game of the day. So having some old school history rec. That's the good shit. Not quite the angle I dreamt of, but hey. Everything to those bands have to say. Oh yeah. I'm not getting enough on that. Okay. Okay. Um, kind of scared to repair a little bit of that white sclera, but what are we feeling? Little green eyes. There's a little bit of black just around her iris. It's very hard to see. Wait, I gotta get closer. Oh god, now that's on camera. I hate it. A little wide on that eye, huh? Mm. Like this eye. This is her good side. The side where you see the eyes the least. And we get over to this side, it's like, yeah, that looks good in my opinion. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, God, I hate eyeballs. Oh, why do we even have those? Why can't we just taste our way into the top of the food chain? You know, just be like a snake, just lick air. Ooh. So found a new store here in Germany. Oh yeah, which has a sale. Oh fuck. Ah shit. Hmm. Might look better if you fix her hair. That's true. Oh god, what did I do for that? Royal purple, didn't I? Yep. Royal, come here, you. Start a company, sell miniature sunglasses in all sizes. Ah, shit. Look at that. There's so many fucking sunglasses Space Marines. I remember there was someone who did an STL of, I think it was like Wesley Snipes, because they wanted to have, what the fuck is he called? Blade as a Space Marine. Oh, that was funny. Brother, we have bio-enhanced eyes. We don't need sunglasses where we're going. Silence, brother. I require style. To be on Micron. All right, let's repair that hair. We'll have to re-highlight it in a bit, but that shadow in there. I have to do something a little bit about her skin too. Push the white down a little bit more. Not white, beige red. Might try to get me an old historical bus. What fun it would be to paint NMM Legionnaire laminar armor, huh? Ugh. Just faded. Oh god, how did I do the thing? What did I highlight that with? Was it just white? Yes. Okay. Damn, what a lazy combination. Why does AK taste funnier than Pro Acryl? I don't understand. That'd be fun to do historical, but never for a comp. Just smack color, not worry about colors historic. Yeah, that's the thing. Historical accuracy. You're gonna get absolutely dogged on for that shit. Okay, let's take a look. Even with the hair correction, it's still a little jank. I think it's because I bled onto the eyelid. If I am feeling risky, I could try and fix her eyelids. But if I fuck it, mm-mm-mm. Okay, that's let's see if I just slowly approach it and like say fuck it to the skin part. I can always fix the skin easier than I can fix an eyeball. Even for later, let the paint dry first. No. Je refuse. The paint's already dry. It's so fucking warm in this room. Yeah, okay. At the risk of making her skin a little darker there, like she has a black eye, we got the eyeball bit fixed. Now let's just bring that back on. We should be good. Just have to very, very slowly approach the beige red up. I mean, how slow. Chat, you're not spamming any Twitch channel point redeems. And I know that takes a lot of restraint, so thank you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And any approach for approaching eyes besides praying? Don't do eyes. Let's see. What could I recommend? Oh, oof. Yeah, you waited till the end. Thank you. Don't make them white. The sclera, the white part, it's not white.
Drop down or you give me 10.
Now that's just rude. In a moment. It's not white. It's actually a lot of people do like a very tiny like bit of red in there, so it's kind of like a very pinky off-white. Statistically speaking, if you were to take like a picture of my face or your own face or whatever, and then you put it in Photoshop and you just like use the eyedropper tool, you'll notice your sclera is usually your brightest point of your skin tone, but very desaturated to like a very near white. So that's actually kind of because it makes sense, you know, it's made up from your own body. Ugh. But the fastest and easiest thing is to do an off-white pink because there's a lot of blood in people's eyes anyway. So who gives a shit? So make the eye whites pinky, very, very off pink, you know? Like more ivory off white. Yeah, like this is what I did. Ignore the purple there. I stole the purple from something else. But like it's white with the slightest touch of red. Yeah, that's enough for miniatures. After that, just make eyes black on everything, claim demonic possession. That's also an easy get out. The next thing is basically what I did. Just do a black dot, and then if you feel like giving it an iris for color, that's the prey part. If you're scared about doing black dots, I can recommend these things. Figma Micron 10 fine liners. They are tiny pens. Like the smallest one here. They are also a bit of a bitch to get out of the box. So hold. This is the smallest one they have at 003. Look how tiny that pen tip is. And when you compare it to her, you know, like, that's tiny. So this makes dotting eyes a lot easier. So if you're an army painter and you have a whole batch of the fucking guys, this will speed your life up. So definitely for army painting, Micron pens might be a good lifesaver for you. Nah. I wasn't sure what kind of artist I was going to be at the time when I got these, so eh. That is the smallest. I'm just curious actually what the biggest one was, because I did do one on a bust. Ooh, 12 is quite fat. Look at that. That's a chunky boy. They have a bit of a gloss to the ink when you put it on, mind you, so it might look a little bit off. You could try and tone down the gloss with just a quick glaze over of white, but that's risky. I don't do it. Like on a bottle this small, you're not going to see it, whatever, man. So that's my recommendation for eyes. I mean, my biggest recommendation is just don't do it. Just they all have white eyes because they're blind. Done. All right, Dutch. You hit the 10 redeem thingy. What am I doing? I still got weights, which are still my preference. I prefer nothing that involves sit-ups or shit because I don't have my yoga mat out and I don't want to set that up. Hold them for 5 seconds in front. What, my weights? Or just like straight out like that, yeah. All right. That's a little brutal for 210 kilos, but okay. I'll entertain the thought. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh my god! Ow! That's so rude, man. Why would you do that to me? Oh, oh. Yeah, you pet my chest. Or maybe I should have done that with 5 kilos. Hmm. Damn. Well, anyway. Now, how do we want to darken this skin tone? You choose 10. I never said the weight. That's fair. That's it's just that I can't be bothered to undo the weights, you know? A lot of screwing and putting things on and off, you know? Stop and paint at the back at all. I mean, I said I did the cape like a very off gray here versus then the gray there. I don't know what I'd do for the boot cream. I guess it gets to a real dark cream. I'm overthinking. Pro, you know how quick have fun. Just have a good time with this mini. You know, I'm really always trying to take it too far. Hmm, how do I want to do the skin darkening? Because clearly the shadows are just not intense enough. If I go any darker, I lose the definition on the abs that I have, and I don't want to do that. Just overall, the beige red is just too bright. If I did a wash of like a dark brown, that feels way too aggressive. I want to actually see what that looks like. Come here, face. Perfect. That's skin tone base. Well, we're looking like here-ish, but let's just put what I'm actually using on. The old hair dryer. Okay. Ooh, that kind of really darkened a lot than what it actually is. So, do a few layers of that. How is it getting so dark? That's wild. I shouldn't be doing that much. And I'll just let it dry on its own a little bit. Okay, if I wanted to do like a kind of washing brown to bring down that color temperature, red feels the wrong direction, but at the same time, I do have fire everywhere. I wonder, can we get away with Citadel red? Not. Always go to Old Faithful Gilliman. Just curious. Too thick on. Thicker on top here just to see what that does. Ooh. Gilliman is too golden. How about a little old Agrax? Wildwood. Oh god, the wildwood is open. That's dry. Hell, that's one less contrast going for me. Circular Bloodshade isn't too bad an idea. Let's let that dry. So I would actually say Berserker probably gets the best chance of like darkening the skin tones in the places that I kind of want it darkened. Oh, we gotta put this on very slowly and very careful. Not a bad idea. I think we can do it. Alrighty. Put that in my little contrast widget thingy. Let's spill it everywhere. Screw cage. When in doubt, sit it off. Said no one ever. I'm gonna do it on this dark side here because maybe water it down a bit. I don't like how thick that's coming out. Squeezy bottle. Squeezy ball. Squeeze. Okay. Ah, punched my screen. Not really. I thumbed my screen. Spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Reminder, you can do exclamation mark Bruno to see how much Bruno Mars you are. Fuck's sake. %50 Bruno. Wow. What am I today? Oof. Oof. I'm undershooting. Jackson, Mississippi. That. Yeah, I think I'll work. People who say contrast paints are useless. Don't let it pool too much. Oh, I just. Yeah, that works. It feels a lot less pale this way now. Sir, please. How are you? Knock you up. Before Bruno Mars ends, exclamation mark Bruno. How much Bruno are you? This is important questions that need answering. To fuck you up. To fuck you up. That Bruno is gone again. Bruno Gamba. 5% Bruno. Ugh. Disgusting. You're under Brunoing. You went from the humble 50 to nothing. Practically nothing. Still a bit bright. Let's save a second layer. Isn't too intense. Don't tell Manny's I'm washing. He doesn't need to know. Muscles. Got by 10%. I got dirt now. Listen. I get enough shit for the magenta crap. Even though I own a magenta. Fucking outrageous shit, man. Can't win in this community. Everyone's so toxic. I don't like that. You know what? We'll go back to the beige red and then we'll tone it down. Magenta. You shut up, you. One day I'll get my paint set. Saving up. I can buy the scale 45. 45? What? Scale 75. The artist selection. Crisp shit. Dark magenta's the true from Pro Acryl. You're true. NRV, are you finally painting your fucking what's it called? Demon Prince? You're so true, bestie. So true. No, I'm not liking this. I'm gonna do it from scratch here. I'm fucking it too much with my impatience. Okay, let that dry. Do it again. That's better. Yeah, our skin feels a lot warmer now, doesn't it? So right before it dries out on me. Still think the fire is very intense by the legs and stuff. So I've got to maybe get a bit more orange projecting elsewhere. But I'm honestly not entirely sure how or where I'm going to get that orange projection. Like, maybe I could put a little bit on the highlight side of the abs. That would make a bit of sense. Also, very fucking hard. Mm. On the knife. Yeah, on this side. On the top half, yeah. That checks out. A little bit. Top half or the bottom half of the knife? Wait a minute. Top half, yeah. When you look at the height part, yeah, it's the top. It'd be have to like, is it even orange or is it red at this distance, really? Might be even more of a dark red than it is a orange. Yeah. Ooh, just crossed the line. Okay, I'll show you wild. Dark red with a bit of orange, yeah. Then I gotta mix some orange. Ooh, come here, you. Right in time for the ad breaks. I'm gonna need some fresh red. We're gonna double mix. Single hand shaking? What the fuck? I don't know. I feel like the vortex has been really fucking me lately in this weather. I don't know. Just everything bubbles up. I feel like that's in my head, but what do I know, right? Prob's true. Okay. Well, you goon. See, didn't do it. Normally, when I've been opening them after the vortex, it just kind of like spills out immediately. So, I feel like shaking is the safe option right now. Blades from skin. Careful. Hello, Red. Okay. Just gotta let me rest for a bit. Just gonna very thinly glaze that on because I don't want to be too intense with it off the bat. And I'm thinking of hitting it around that chip. So like following along that blade part there and stopping like a little diagonal of it. That feels like it makes sense. Work up the blade. Oh yeah, it's gonna be quite a bit if I'm doing it this thin and glaze. Ah. One thick coat. Am I right? Yeah. I feel like I can follow the edge a tiny bit. Too much though. Just up here. What this needs to be. Yeah. Not too intense. Okay. I think we can use the same mix, add a little heat to the abs. Because I do think we should get a little bit of like light touching them, at least on like the bottom side. This slide here. Maybe reinforce that heat on the under boob too, because we kind of lost that a little bit with all the washing. Nothing wrong with the little under boob heat. We shall find. I think that heat app worked out. Might be a bit too much on some sections, but I think we got a plan here. Should there be heat on that bit of the thigh? Not really. It's on a recess. I still need to paint her giant fucking earrings, by the by. No clue what I should be making those. I think that it was called like a giant pearl or something in the box art. Oh god, it's transparent crystals. How the fuck do you paint a transparent crystal? I made them gold. Yeah, right. Fuck that shit, right? Gold with my color palette might be a bit intense. The purple, the yellow, right next to each other could work. Let me get the cool steel then on the top and the ear ring part of it. Got a bit of braid here. Hang on. She's got so many fucking coins on her head too. Man, lady. All right, how do I do NMM gold again? Well, actually, start with the orange brown. We do dark green these days, don't we? We're dark green enjoyers now. Because we love our verdigris. So no more counting dollars, will they count? I should go inside. Since I love. Okay. Oof. What's your project tonight, Dutch? Actually, I didn't ask. I don't know if you're working on anything or just being chilling gaming style. Gaming style. Hell yeah. What's the game of choice today? Let me judge you. It's ZZZ, isn't it? It's always ZZZ. Nikkei. Fair enough. Of course, it's fucking Nikkei. Why wouldn't it be Nikkei? To defend the world with your assets. I've been wondering, like, why isn't my water being absorbed by this tissue? But that's because there's so much super glue on this tissue because I spilled super glue all over myself the other day. I do? Yeah, you do. Earth Defense Force Nikkei style. Fucking hell. Been on the darker, grungier side, but that's okay. I think we should push this green a little bit further back. Bring back the yellow highlights. Really wonder how Nay's doing. Contrast is over. I'm curious what happened. Haven't seen any updates on his gram, so saw Kago won a gold, 2 golds even. That's crazy. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's bring that yellow a little bit more further back here. It on hold. Okay. Review. Let's see. Let that drying up. I think it'll be all right. It's not too bad. Not too bad. But that man is a beast. Kago, yeah, fucking crazy. I didn't even see him at SMC. The guy was just gone. Yeah. Crazy, huh? Damn. This turned out pretty decent. Not gonna lie. I still think the skin could be toned down some more. I could keep giving it more small washes. Yeah, or hangs around the LH craft booth. Okay. What's that Spanish guy? I don't remember his name. He's got the chin strap beard. Oh fuck. Yeah, I saw him also around here, a booth, just like constantly being swarmed to shit by people. Fellow Asian Korean. Yeah, right. Maybe we'll try and ambush him this year when we meet up. What time are you actually going to be at SMC? At opening or gonna like wait a bit for the initial lines? So I was there at opening last time and like, whew, the line for handing in your models, crazy. But that wasn't me at the time. So I just went straight to the store. So I was like, oh, it's all empty. I can walk around and look whatever I want. Hell yeah. Mm, that was nice. Yeah. Had them done online. Okay. Yeah. So I just walked up. Oh, my shin skipped the line. Well, I mean, isn't that also still the thing though? Like you have to walk up. 'Cause they have two lines, obviously. Like the one that you do, and then there's the line for the people who have to sign up with the machine. Uh, but you still have to like wait through a pretty tremendous line to like get your shit and then put it on, right? It's still like fucking goes on. I mean, things is also combined with the entrance line because yeah, I was early. Okay, fair. Yeah, hidden if. I think we need to start doing some more NMM actually. I just realized I haven't done like basically all the other oh parts. How did I do this again? I with that white blue. 10-minute wait, maybe? Oh shit. Let's get and move on. Fuck yeah. Shit, this year's gonna be easy. I got tickets and such. Oh, I haven't got all my tickets yet. No tickets, no hotel, nothing. Nah, nah. Just the Friday? Not gonna do. No, is it Friday and Saturday? It's Saturday, Sunday, no? SMC. Oh, 2026. 17th October, Saturday, yeah. Right? Oh, blind. Yeah, it's Saturday, Sunday, yeah. Oh, take care of it on Friday. Oh, like this Friday. Okay, okay. Or you mean the Friday just the day before? I think that's too late actually to sign up. All right. One more round of blue steel, moonlight, NMM. No, 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 no. There. I get an Airbnb. Yeah, that's another thing. Is like finding an Airbnb Or yeah, because fuck hotels. All the hotels are taken, and like I took a quick look at like some hostels, hostel alert. No hostels in Eindhoven itself, and I'm like, God damn, man. Sure, it's kind of cheap, but it also looks pretty. I want my own room. Like, leave me alone. Sorry, lag. Hostels too expensive. Well, not too expensive. Too ghetto. Kind of, you know what I mean? How much? Oh, it's like 66. 6 and the number that comes after 6 euros. 67. Okay. I remember seeing that. It's not too bad. No. A night, yeah, right. But it's like kind of like you're sharing a room with 12 people. I'm like, Ugh. I've been in a hostel once before. I think it was in Belgium, in Brussels, right? You know, fuck that. I know I was a drunk teen, so whatever. But like, still, I would much rather have my own room and stuff. As you're at an Airbnb, there. Yeah. Let me know if you find some good prospects, because I have not done my due diligence research. And while the driving there and back is absolutely doable, oh, and similar same-ish price. Okay. So maybe put it a little darker in the middle there. Eh. Ooh, that was a little too much. Oh well. Mm, okay. I do like it though, like how everyone else, so like we know like all the people who are international, like Jace or Jinx or all that, like spend months in advance trying to figure out what their accommodations are. And then here we are, we're just like the people who actually live in this country, okay, It's Eindhoven. I'll figure it out. Last minute. Oh, whatever, man. Even if you just get like some fucking small Airbnb in like Gelderland, which is already like significantly closer. I say that, well, maybe not Gelderland. You know what I mean. Like just half a province over or something. Just don't throw away, right? Yeah. Gelderland was nice. I went there once to a Airbnb with some, boys' weekend night at a sauna slash swimming pool slash barbecue thing. That was fun. Breda. No one comes to Breda. We don't talk about Breda. I think also for the sword, I'm gonna break it up a little bit. It's a bit too one color the whole way through on that edge. Okay, let's get a little highlight. Boop. Just a little bit here. Oh, maybe not that bad. Yeah, that's starting to look like some animal. Fuck yeah. God, she's so ripped, bro. I mean, you did toned muscle, but I did fucking abs. Oh, I'm quite happy. I got the curvature roughly right. I was kind of scared of that. It's meant to be broken. Alrighty. How do I want to do this? Get a little bit of you. Yeah. It's got a little bit more darkness back in this little gap here because I goofed. Ooh, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. That is way too much. Whoa, 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 whoa. Got it on her arm there. Fuck. I'm gonna have to paint that over again. I fucked it. Mm, it's a lot again. Yeah, out there it's just a little bit too much, huh? Okay. Let's take that down. It's a bit better. But we need to go back up with the highlight because I lost it. Way top one. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do. We take those. Now, how do I repair that skin tone there? Near the wrist, so that's okay. We can just pull this tone here. Yeah, if I actually get some paint on the brush, that might help. Yeah. Woo! Okay. Progress. All right. Now I have to do all these fucking coins. that she has literally everywhere, and even the lamp, honestly. Well, I don't know, the lamp kind of has the orange glow to it. Maybe I could get away with it just doing this. Yeah. It's too far at the back. Got an armband. Okay, let's just do all the belt shit because there's so much belt going on. Very dark. Oh, a little bit over here too. Kind of this a little bit here. There. Mm. Not entirely happy with this one. Let's see. Nah. And over engineer it. I could do. Make it a little fancy. Just a dot up here. And a little bit on the bottom half too. Frame it a little bit. Again, fucking paint on. It's all a little thick now, so let's tone that down a bit. Did it? Yeah, never did it. Mm-hmm. Let's get the weird bracelet thingy going on up there done. God, then we have to do all the coins in her hair. I'm try and finish her today if I can. Wanted everything. Oh, woo. Stretch them fingies. Was losing blood there. Oh my god. You ever get like that numb pinky when you're just kind of like locked into a position, or even like I'm on bed with my phone out, like I don't know, because my elbows are put in some way weird position that the blood to the pinkies just disappear. Ugh, feels horrible. Ugh. Oh god, she also is that a locket? What kind of clip is that? Oh, art says it is just a cloth clip. Okay, wow, that's a little on the boring side. My God, my wet palette is more of a dry palette now. Holy shit. Even with the amount of waters on that. Damn. Main reason I did not paint. Yeah, yeah. This heat's making it a bit rough. Oh my God, it dries on my brush so fucking quickly. God damn. I look for metal clips everywhere. That's cloth up over here. Reusable film thingy. Yeah. What the fuck is that? Baking paper? Close enough. Uh, It's in the shadow, so I shouldn't get anything. Yeah. Red grass has reusable wet. Wow, really? That's crazy. That's fun. What? Damn. All right. I wonder you're so not stingy about cleaning your shit compared to me. Just a lazy fool. Bent as a hoe. Biggie, let me smash. Oh, hey Argon. What's up? Alright. Saw Meads rated out the rat earlier. How you doing? This kind of figure's on model for you, you know? You give it the shit you build and paint. Man, every time I open my Instagram, you give me a heart attack. I'm like, oh shit. Can I be in public with that? They know I can use a couple times. Shit. Nice. That rain is a little intense on the chest there. Scared of small models. Yeah, yeah. Design wise, on brand for you. But your figures are much bigger, yeah. What do you call that? Like, I mean, it's 30 centimeters for us, I reckon. Meets rated. Yeah, she went out to rat. I will not be following her. I went to rat on Friday, so my rule is never raid the same person twice unless it's like something really important. Just to kind of spread out that love. Shit, right? Yeah, down here. 30 centimeters for me too. Yeah, okay, I was right then. Yeah. They use Google every time we talk about inches. Oh, okay, good. Okay, no, we're on the same wavelength. I don't do hamburgers. Good, good, good. That shit confuses me. Oh, the figures are garage kits. 12 inches. Yeah, 12. Yeah. Or a foot long. Fucking. Come on, man. Use metric. It always feels weird being in a subway. Because, of course, American company, American branding, and all that. You have to call for a foot long sub. Unless you're, of course, ordering in Dutch, you just say groot. Broodje, jongen, alsjeblieft. I think garage kits are the correct term. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I would say yours is garage kits, I think. Sounds right. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, what's the fucking difference? It's just a figure. Is there something more like ghetto that makes a garage kit a garage kit? Like, geef mij het lange jongen. Don't say it like that. Jongetje, nee. Wat zeg je? Man, sounds illegal. Think about some of my listings that get taken down for copyright. Oh yeah, okay. Made a garage. Oh, okay. See, it's a vestigial term. Hmm. I don't come, baby. But garage kits are small numbered. Okay, made mostly by one-man shows. Figure some more yeah, okay, that also checks out. Yeah, it's more manpower. Yeah, right. That model rendering, God forbid. Finding my printer, sorry. Yeah, don't worry about it. It is a chill, quiet stream. I'm just doing some heated sweat boob heat. You know what I mean? Some more yellowy dotting. What do you think, Dutch? Is my skin still too bright? Do I need to go for another like dark or wash of my reddish skin tone? Sleepy Wolfie song. Been painting a lot of boobs lately. Never thought I'd get tired of staring at boobs. Right? The roundness. Oh, it's overwhelming at times. You're like thinking, lady, put them away. Could be darker on the legs. On the legs? Alright. Yeah, okay, lower half of the body, right? Sure. Checks out. Do that in a sec. Fucking Cryo's Abaddon. Like, have you seen the final post of that? The way he uses yellow so well and it feels so natural gets me all like so envious of how he does heat like that. Like, oh my god, man. How he does it, I don't even. Goat. Maybe abs lower waist. Yeah. Hey Jet. Oh wow, it's been a while. How are you? Brings you at this hour. Oh. Uh, maybe abs lower waist. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you mean. Lead that asset. That one's a little too far away to earn a yellow. Bring that back down to orange. Doing great, thanks. You? Vibing. Going back to a miniature after being on busks for so long, just to kind of like, remind myself I can paint small. And it's also a way to avoid my SMC obligations. Are you coming again this year? Because this time I will be able to stay for both days. Ho, ho, ho. My ass too lazy to put the file on a USB and put it in the printer. That printer setup also drove me crazy for a while to get this one fucking going. Umiko still can't even use it properly. She has to ask me to print the shit for her. Very frustrating. Okay, let's darken those legs. Yeah. No, not this year, unfortunately. Wife is retired. I have to watch things. Hope we make it to next year for my 7th birthday. All right. Yeah, take your time, man. No rushing. Okay. You guys gonna be doing any celebrating for her retirement? Besides, the obvious stuff like, oh, go to a restaurant, but no, yeah, you go somewhere. My mom also turned 70 this year, so she's like, let's go to Japan. So my parents are in Japan now. Okay. Hey, kids, look at the family app. More sushi. More grade 5 Wagyu. You kids jealous yet? Ha 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 ha. Me being the wage slave while my parents, okay, they earned it, but still. Don't have to rub it in my face. Spent a holiday and got back to better weather. Yep, where you went was shit weather? Okay. Damn. Unlucky? Question mark. They have Kobe booth in Kobe. I don't know if they went to Kobe. They must have. I'll be honest. Every fucking like 12 o'clock lunchtime, it's just a flurry of messages, and like I can't read all. I know they went to Osaka. I know they went to Nara. I know they went to Fuji because I was on the bucket list for my dad. I know they went to Hiroshima. I feel like they must have gone to Kobe. I cannot confirm. Osaka, Tokyo, obviously, also. Uh, Kyoto. I don't. Yeah, then they went to Kyoto already. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, not quite sure anymore. Those are the main ones that ring the bell the most. They went to a place that began with B recently. Kobe's around the corner in Osaka. Then they must have. Yeah. Weather on holiday was good, but Scotland had a heat wave. Yeah, there's a bit of a heat wave all over Europe now. Boy, do I love the what's it called? The AMAC collapsing. Who needs weather systems, am I right? And before we get another fucking polar vortex collapse, and then we get a freak snowstorm in July. Sounds familiar. Sounds like my trip with the fam. Cool. Yeah, it's just kind of like the follow along the east coast of Japan sort of thing. Judging from the fact they went to Hiroshima and then also like the central part, sounds like they kind of like ran along the south to east coast. Which is great because they're outrunning a typhoon that's coming from uh, Okinawa. So, they go to Tokyo. At the end, we went to a similar place. I think they've started in Tokyo because, of course, that's where they landed. So I imagine they're going to finish in Tokyo somehow. But yeah. Yeah, 'cause there's not that many international airports in Japan, is there? Unsure. Asking. Oh, heat wave in Scotland. Imagine. Not built for this weather. Touched on the metal a little bit there. It's cheaper to start in Osaka. Okay. And then back in Tokyo. Interesting. I think that's a little bit more appropriate. Oh, again, Pinky losing blood. Fuck, man. Narita and Tokyo. Okay. KX and Osaka. Okay. Fair, fair. Look at you, Mr. Worldwide Know-It-All. giving you heat when I ask the question. Birthday's the week of SMC. Buy yourself lots of presents. You have a printer, don't you? So aren't you just buying STLs at this point? Get the infinite print, you know? Unless the printers are like still locked up in storage somewhere. Give me a reason. Give me a chance. Ah. Okay. You tried? Wondering if the heat on the sword needs to be a bit more. But it's also just a very dark sword, so that might also be its own issue. Maybe I can give it a little bit more highlight there. Wil je vechten, jongen? Man, man, when we meet in SMC, you're gonna really hear the limits of my Dutch. Like, as if this isn't enough. When I'm like in a public setting and like I have to order shit, you're gonna be like, "Oh man, this guy's." New printer next couple of weeks. Oh, Lego Saturn 4 Ultra 16K. Oh. So like the caster has a mini. When are you going to start opening the only print store setup in all of Scotland? Right. No competition. Dominate that market. God, that shit's exhausting. Every time I see Raging, I feel like the man loses years of his life. He loves his job, but man, that is so much shit to print. Poor guy. Probably laugh your ass off. That sounds right. Friends also give me like kind of shit like, oh, we praat in Netherlands nu, jongen. And I'll be like, yeah, praten Nederlands. Geweldig. Godverdomme, man. Wee. Football. Jongen. Then my wife can hear me like a few rooms over and be just like, oh, for fuck's sake. Not this shit again. I'm too old in the tooth to make a business out of it. That's also fair. Yeah, I mean, you're both, you and your wife are retired. Why bother? Live off that fucking welfare pension, eh? I still wish to own a printer one day. Nice small thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, like as a hobby for your side, for yourself, right? Yeah. Doing a business. Whoa. My palette is hitting its limit. 40 minutes, okay. Get a little bit of highlights on. Maybe. Maybe we're in the clear. Yep, headset disconnected. Please hold while I reconnect. Beep boop. There we are. Just a few cast, high price. All right, yeah, so I only do this high grade printed model, blah 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 blah. Pay me 100 something euros. Or fuck off. I feel like I did the shadow a little. No, I can blend that out a little better. Do I suppose? I noticed, like in my low area of the Netherlands, pretty much any guy who does like the selling stuff for like 3D prints, it's all filament. There's like very few resin people. all the resin printers in the Netherlands are at Groningen for whatever fucking reason. Maybe they need the gas fields or the water to fuel their things. I don't know. All the wind farms off coast. There was one guy in oh god, where was it? Began with an N. Nijmegen. But he retired. Oh, no prince there either. Do, 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 do. I know Bruno's off in Utrecht. Oh my fucking god. I mean, you think, yeah, okay, Central Netherlands is not too bad, I suppose, but oof. No, I know that one. So, NRV, what the guy who popped in here, that's also the same asshole who doesn't paint his demon prints that I bought him. He got that guy in Utrecht to print his Hero Forge minis for his D&D game. So yeah, no, I know the guy you mean. I think, yeah, that checks out. If there's like only the one Utrecht guy, turns out there's a whole cabal of them in Utrecht. So he painted those, but not the prints, right? Well, even then, he only painted one of his minis, because he was a player, so all the players painted their own minis or something. He only painted the one thing, his own character, and that was it. And then the prince is still like kind of half completed or something. Last I saw, I said, hey, give it to me. I could finish it. He's like, no, 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 I'll paint it. Yeah, buddy. Sure. Mini Princeton is the one in attack. Okay. Why do you know that? How do you do? You just Google it. What is this Scottish sorcery? Which is the silver horn, if I remember correctly. Okay. Stuff for them before beginning my own printers. Oh wait, Utrecht? Shit, man. There's nothing in the UK you could have gone a bit closer. Damn. Nah, surely not. There must be. There's plenty in the UK. Unless there was this whole phase in the UK's history where like 3D printers were like not a thing. This is now Mini printing is not real anymore. Oh, rip mini printing. Okay. Hmm. The mini printing um economy is an absolute shambles. Ugh. I really got to learn about, shading a little bit better in layers first. I've done so much back and forth on this model, and I could have saved a little bit of time if I essentially planned. Still, 3 streams, which is like, I don't know, I think it was about 4 hours each. Not too bad, not too bad. Need to fix whatever happened to the back of her hand here. And I think we're out. That's probably too much. I'm gonna have to deep clean these brushes after. Ooh, ay, ay, ay. Little too much brush abuse. Oops, earthquake. All right, let's glue her back onto her base. Oh, what the fuck? Super glue. Let's try not to spill super glue all over myself again. Because that was fun. Back again. She was on the base earlier, but then she snapped off. Because, no pin. Just a little bit on the loose side. This base could definitely work with a little bit of, you know, green tuft of some kind, but I don't paint minis often enough to warrant getting a tuft. So I do have a bunch of static grass. Eh. Did she fall off? No, she just straight up snapped off. Like she's only got her 2 feet as a connecting point. I don't have a pin attached to her foot anymore because the hole's just not deep enough. If she falls off again, maybe I'll repin her properly. But frankly, I'm not going to be touching her that much. Woo! Oh my god. My ass. Oh, wait. And this is where we leave off. That was a fun little project, I think. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Right? Don't think it needs grass. Right? You know, like the stone itself looks good. Could I do more to her? Probably. But frankly, I think she's fine. Eggy, did you arrive just for the end of stream? Big kitty. Well done, palate cleanser, right? Take my gloves off. Cat doesn't like it when I pick him up with gloves. You're leaving already? Never mind. I know he's very particular about, like, don't touch me with those things, those weird rubber gloves. Oh, we'll do touch up later on. Yeah, all right. Oh, his palate, his wet palate's gotta go. Time for a wet palette review. Zoom out. Right. Oh, look at that mess. Boy, boy, am I everywhere. Oh, and it's all dried up. This weather, man. Good God. Don't let Painty see. Yeah, it's going upstairs. Okay. Yeah, big tears. Big sadness. Alrighty. Been a map in a while. It just got raid. I never raid Celica. So that's absolutely an option. That's mainly because I just never see Celica. Rare opportunities on at this hour for me. Are there any new painters that I don't know? Deutschland. OSL. I think Zelly's winning this one. Unless you've got a recommendation of someone I don't know. I should refresh that. Studio 7, J7. It always throws me off. J7, not 7J. And if not, I think we're gonna go head over to Zelica. Oh, like critical paints or something. Ooh. No, we said Zelica. We're doing Zelica. Got a review. Okay, let's transition out the music. Wait. Slash raid slash Zelica. Not slash, whatever. Cool. Boop, boop, boop. Righty. Oh, next time. It's not gonna be this Friday. Friday is hot pot night with the boys. So I'll be burning my butthole somewhere. Thanks for coming on by, guys. No, that's it, right? Yeah, no. So it won't be this Friday. And Saturday, I am going to be meeting Ilmus. Ilmus is going to be here on Saturday. He's just swinging on by, meeting up. So that's going to be fun. Meeting a viewer. Good God, how outrageous. So maybe I'll do Sunday. If I got time, I'll try and do Sunday. Because all the days are kind of booked, and it's going to get even more hectic next week as well, which is just going to be eating up weekends. So I'm going to have to figure it out as I go. So I'm going to try Sunday, but we'll see. If not, it's Monday again. Oh no. A week without Adaptus. What are you going to do? But hey, thanks for coming on, guys, and having a good chat. It's nice fun. I'll see you guys again, hopefully soon. Bye-bye.